coach, what can you say? What was the relationship like with Kate Bell and just being able to have that relationship coming in terms of this new offense and installing it? How important is that for you going forward?
Well, me and Coach K go way back. We played together back at JU. Also, I was there ahead of, before him whenever his dad was the head coach, and he was in high school, and he used to come around all the time. So me and Coach K go way back. We worked together at Western as well, so we got a great relationship. I'm just here to help him out. You know what I mean? We got excellent, we got a standard here, and we're trying to help him out and make sure we build that standard. So that's why I'm here. That's what the relationship with us, working together good.
What are the keys from a receiving standpoint with the speed of this offense?
Well, you got to be in shape, obviously, with the tempo and everything that we do. But also, you have to be able to understand the attention of detail. Coach Bell does a great job with his system, understanding the spacing, the alignment, different things like that. So it's very important for those receivers to understand the spacing, the timing, as everything goes together. Can't be too close to the hash, got to be outside the hash, little things like that, being attention to detail, understand getting your depth in routes, because it's timing on everything like that. So that is huge, being attentive to detail, understand spacing and different things like that in his offense.
How do you see these guys, your guys, reacting to the new offense, new fast-paced offense? Is it going to take them a while to get used to it?
Well, I'm excited for them. Those guys, they're attacking the task at hand, understanding the system, the playbook, and everything like that. If you see a lot of times these guys coming in on their own in the meet room, going over plays on their own, writing plays on the board. So these guys are doing a great job to adapting to the offense, adapting to the new play calling and everything like that. So I'm excited to see what goes in store for us.
What's Deontay's ability to get open in the field do for your offense?
Well, the good thing about him, he runs great route. He can get in and out of his breaks well. So just today, being able to see him in live action, I was very impressed. I'm very happy to see him. I'm glad to have him on our team. But he does a great job route running. And for me to be able to help him to explain why we're running certain routes, why we got to understand spacing and depth, is going to help take his game to that next level. So I'm excited for what's in store for him, and can't wait till we finish out these 15 days.
What about Kenny Johnson, guy who was a freshman last year? Where do you see him needing to make the most growth as he moves into his sophomore season?
Well, the biggest thing with him, just understanding the assignment, understanding the alignment. You'll hear me say that a lot, double A, alignment, assignment. I believe in Kenny, he's so talented as a young man he is. He's so talented, but I feel like if he understands, why I got to cut my split, or why I got to line up on top of the numbers, that's going to help take his game to the next level, because athletic ability, he has it, but understanding the route running and different things like that, I think that'll help him out as much as possible. So I'm excited for Kenny, very athletic guy, very talented, just excited to see what's next for him.
Pretty much everyone we've talked to so far today has noted the pace of practice today. What do you like about that style of play that Bell brings, and what did you note about practice today in that term?
The biggest thing, we don't care if they mess up right now. It's early, we're going to worry about tempo. We'll correct that in the meeting room. That's when we slow it down and be teachers and teach them. On the field, we're trying to get a lot of reps. So it's nice to see them understand lining up fast and going out there to try to win their one-on-one battle. Whatever that one-on-one battle may be, it might be blocking at that time in the run game. It could be running your route at that time. So yes, we go fast and it helps us out because you catch the defense off guard. Get easy plays, easy steal, different things like that. But then when we get into the classroom, the meeting setting, that's where we can slow it down and teach them about why we want spacing, why we want to make sure we get our depth and different things like that. So I love the tempo part, easy shots, easy plays, but also we slow it down when we get in the meet rooms to help make sure those guys learn the plays.
You have a couple guys who played in this offense before. Have you seen them sharing tips, helping some of the returning Pitt guys to sort of understand some of those finer details?
Yes, I tell you what, those guys doing a great job of helping out. That's what I love about that group. They working together. Some of the guys that been in offense, helping out the other guys that's been here that new to the system and everything. They helping them out, explaining them to the plays, explaining to them why we got to get our depth and different things like that. And that's what you want with a team. You want player-led. You want guys to be leaders out there on the field whenever I'm not around, to be able to teach and help these guys grow, because it's a partnership. We got to work together. So that's the only way we're gonna be successful, if we work together and everybody's on the same common goal and working together. So I love that those guys are taking ownership and helping each other out.
How would you describe yourself as a coach?
Well, for me, I'm a hard, demanding coach. I'm very firm, quick, and precise on what I want to get accomplished. Attention to detail. I be hard on them guys because life is hard. We all gonna go through tough times, but it's always good to be around great people when you go through those tough times. So I be hard on them just so whenever they get out there in the real world, they can understand, like, hey, I've been through the tough times and I can know how to get through that. So that's my job. I'm gonna be hard on them. You're gonna hear me all the time as preaching, I'm gonna be hard on them. Because there's only a certain percentage that's guys that go to the league. Everybody else is gonna get into that workforce. All right, whether it's gonna be getting up, working a 9 to 5, going to work every day and having bills, having to take care of family. Some of them guys gonna be fathers. So they gotta understand that it's gonna be tough. Life is tough. So I be tough on those guys, but I also give them tough love. I also tell them, after we break down every day, I tell them all love. When I get on them, I'm getting on them for a reason, because I want them to meet their expectation. The standard up here, and I want to push them to be successful at everything they do, whether it's in life, whether it's in football, whatever it is, I'm pushing them to be the best at everything. So that's why I'm hard on those guys. Once they graduate, once they leave, they'll come back and realize that I'm being hard on them for a reason, because life is hard. So that's why the way I coach.
You got a lot of young receivers in the room that come with a lot of talent. How do you balance them when you also have guys at the top of the receiver list, guys that have been here like Dejon and Kanate and Kenny, and then new guys that you guys brought in? How do you balance all of those different guys in the same room?
Well, I just be myself and be consistent on every day. Like, don't change, be who you are. These guys, they can pick on if you're trying to be somebody who you're not. I'm gonna be me, and we have a standard in that room, and we're gonna continue that standard, and we're gonna keep that standard high. So those younger guys, they gonna have to rise to that standard, and those older guys, they're gonna have to help pick those younger guys up to keep them to that standard. So the standard is the standard. I'm gonna keep the standard, but I'm just being consistent on any little thing, whether it's depth, whether it's showing up to practice on time, whether it's showing up a meeting on time, or in the classroom. So being consistent.
Anything, Bob? Good, Chris.
This is a funnier question. Last year they called themselves the Waffle House Gang because they
Yes,
were
sir.
over 24/7. Are they still calling themselves that?
That was last year. This
Okay.
year we're gonna come up with something else.
All right.
I'm free. I give those guys free range of whatever they want to call themselves. They can call themselves. But we got to create our identity this spring. With these 15 practices, and that can tell what our name gonna be going into the fall. So right now we haven't came up with a word yet for our name for our wide receiver group. But that was last year wide receiver group. This year we're gonna come up with something different. But we have to create our identity this spring. And once after those 15 practices, then we'll figure out who we are as a wide receiver group.
Anything additional? Coach, thank you.
Thank you.